being afraid to put your pricing on your website, right? From a buyer
Yeah,
experience, being afraid of, well, Chris, if we do that, I hear this all the time. Chris, if we do that, then our competitors are going to know exactly what we're doing. We
right.
can't do that. It's like that old sales mentality from 1995 that says, but then they're going to know what we do, and then they're going to do it better, and then we're not going to have a job tomorrow, right? So help me kind of understand your thought process, your methodology on, explaining to clients the power of giving the power, sounding redundant here, but giving the power to the buyer to say that, but that's the type of stuff they're looking for. They want to know, I like your technology, but I have no clue what it costs. Can you
Right.
kind of walk me through that process and how you talk through those types of situations? Because I know you deal with it and I deal with it all the time.
Yeah, I love this topic, and absolutely, Chris, it's something that comes up more and more frequently. And it's one of those things where the way we position it is, hey, you have an opportunity to give your value proposition through pricing. And sometimes it's where maybe you do need to come up with an exact price, or sometimes you're just giving ranges. But it's kind of a misnomer to say I need to tell the price. Again, where we position ourselves and we talk to clients, it's like, this is your value proposition, right? This is where you can talk about your competitors. You can talk about the difference. You don't need to beat them up. You just need to say, hey, because if you're thinking the end consumer and you're in their shoes, right? We know 80% of the research is done online already. We know it's an on-demand, self-serve, modern day buyer. They need all that information before they pick up the phone and talk to sales. So if you don't have that information on your site, guess what? They're bouncing. They're going somewhere else, because back in the day when there was only 3 or 4 competitors, right? Nowadays, you have triple that amount. And most of the time, they're addressing those needs your competitors are. So why don't you get ahead of it and create that value, because you're going to delight your customers, because they're going to be like, oh, damn, they actually talked about pricing, but they were in my head because they talked about the competitors. Because guess what? Every product or service or solution, a consumer or customer of yours, doesn't matter if it's B2B or B2C, because those worlds have all merged, right? Your end consumer will do the research. They're going to do 80% of it. They're going to want to know some sort of pricing range, because if you don't scratch that itch, they're bouncing.